Alrighty, what is going on, YouTube family? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to the podcast. Again, we got the beautiful Miss Jalissa with us, and today we're pretty much going to be talking about a little bit of everything, and basically, we got a lot of stuff to tell you guys. So, Jalissa, you want to start it off?
Yes. So we are gonna talk about. So let's talk about what it takes to start your own business. Let's talk about the steps,
That's good.
the
That's good.
hurdles,
Yeah, I'm
everything.
sure there's a lot of people that want to know about that because
Okay, so
it's everybody wants a business. As you guys know, me and her, we own a nightclub together. Well, it's like a nightclub slash lounge slash hookah lounge slash restaurant.
it's more open like during a little bit later than a regular club.
Yeah,
So people go
like
there
after
after the
hours.
club to eat and listen to music. If they're not ready to go home, they smoke some
Yeah,
hookah, eat some food. So that's basically what that is.
yeah, we're open till 6 in the morning. So that's when the good stuff happens. But basically, we opened up about. It's
We
been
open.
a year and a half.
Yeah,
It's been about a year and a half.
2021. Yeah,
Yeah,
2021.
2021, at the end of 2021, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been open for about a year and a half now, and the first 6 months were hard. It was very hard. I mean, we started off good, and we had
You hit a hurdle.
good momentum, and then it was like people just didn't come, and luckily now we got some good promoters on our team, and they helped us out, and now our Fridays and Saturdays are doing really good.
We're trying to get more days going also, but for now,
Yeah,
those are the main days that people go out. It's Fridays and Saturdays, so they're not doing too bad. But as far as that, to open up your own business, first of all, you need to have, your cash. You need to have a decent amount of money put together for, like the decor, for the build out, for you want to make sure you have a couple months of rent, because you don't know how you're going to do at the beginning. So if you're renting, you need to have a few months of rent saved up. You need to get your licenses. If you're going to be selling something, you need to get your seller's permit, like depending on what you're going to sell. You need to get your tax ID. So, you need to register your business with the state.
and you gotta have good business partners if you're gonna do it with other
With
people.
other people.
Also, you gotta see what you're gonna do. If you're gonna get into a business and start it up from scratch, like the main thing I would tell you guys is location. Make sure it's a good location. Depending on what you're doing, you need to know what's around there, your neighbors, the neighborhoods, the families, everything, because those are the people that are going to be going to your business.
Right.
You can't go to, the hood and expect to get, rich white people going to your spot, because let's face it, it's not going to happen. So, depending on your business, depending on what you're doing, you need to go somewhere that is going to be good for that
Location
geographic.
is important. Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
study the area. You need to
That's very
realize, is this the audience that I want? Is this the people that I want to reach? Is my business gonna do well in this area?
Yeah, that's key. That's very important.
And advertising, not promotion. Advertising is so important. Like, well, if it's gonna be something like this, like a club, or with anything, with any type of business, you need to put yourself out there. You need to have a marketing plan. How are you gonna get people
Yeah.
to you?
But with the thing about like nightclubs and lounges and stuff like that, it's it's some marketing that you could do Google, Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. But
Social media is huge.
a lot of it, yeah, is gonna be social media. But gonna need you're gonna need promoters that are in the nightlife. You're gonna need people that are out there, that word of mouth, that they're out there at other clubs. Just how when you go to Miami, you got the people on Ocean Drive telling you, "Hey, come to
I
the."
got,
Same thing in Vegas. All those clubs, you got to have foot soldiers. Basically, you got to have your foot soldiers, um, as well as your online promo, your website, and you got to have girls, pretty girls, and you got to have girls that um,
That could bring people, that people want to
that could
come and
bring people.
see.
Yeah, you can't have snobby, girls
Well,
that
yeah,
are,
that's what any business, customer service is number one, even for a club. I mean, and if you want to know something like, well, is a club, is it a lucrative business? It can be, definitely. But if you have a good structure, like, definitely, you're gonna be charging at the door. The door, that's gonna be your main money maker. If you're gonna be charging entry, you could definitely see a return, and what you're gonna, depending on what you're gonna be selling inside.
Yeah. Saturdays is gonna be your busiest night. Saturdays is
Well, it depends on your city also, because we don't know how other cities are. It could be, if it's somewhere like Miami where they're partying 24/7, So
but
it
I
really
mean,
depends.
Saturdays, it's just the weekend.
Yeah.
Most people don't gotta work Sundays, so it's just most of the time. But yeah, besides that, let's see. I know a lot of people. They've always came out to me like, Mike, how do you know, did you own 3 clubs, and how do you do it? And you're so young, and this and that. And I think this is a good time. Just maybe we tell them like a little bit of, just give them a little advice and stuff. Basically, guys, when we opened our club, it used to be a Dunkin' Donuts, and I saw the location, and we went in there, me and her, and I mean, you know, first of all, it was one of the only spots available. Okay, so then it needed so much work because it was a Dunkin' Donuts. So literally,
You had to turn that into a club.
we had to literally
Rip up everything, demolish
everything. I'm talking about floors, take down
walls, everything.
everything. It had, just everything. So the build, I remember I paid somebody $10,000 just to gut the place out, like just to
And
take
we'll add a
stuff out.
picture in here so you guys can see how it came out, because it came out really good.
Yeah.
I think we have some before. We might, if we have before, we'll add before and after. If not, we'll just show you guys the after, because it came out really good.
Yeah. But yeah, then also you gotta have money for the remodel. So just in the remodel, we spent close to 100,000.
Yeah.
Then you gotta have money for your supplies, because you gotta open up and you gotta have everything from your. Luckily for us, we don't sell liquor. So since we don't sell liquor and we're not an actual club, we only sell hookah and food. So I mean, yeah, we had to get food, we had to get hookah. We did have to get kitchen stuff also to cook and stuff, but
we do a lot of air frying too, like stuff on
air
air
fryers
fryer.
are
It's
really
the best.
But what else? You also need money for the rent. So you're gonna need first month's rent, last month's rent, and a deposit.
Yeah, and as I stated earlier, you want to make sure that you have enough money to cover at least 4 or 5, even 6 months if you can, because remember that you don't know how you're going to do at the beginning, so you need to make sure that you have that covered. And another thing that we did that was a really good deal that we got is since you're going to be building out for the first few months, you're going to be building out your place. You're going to be getting it to what you want to be. So our landlord gave us the first 2 months, it was for free. Or
I think in Fuego that she gave us.
We didn't have to pay rent, until 3 months in. We did have to pay our deposit, first month deposit, and last month. But the first 2 months we didn't have to pay because we were building the place out and we were not officially open. So that was a really good deal. So if you could negotiate something like that with your landlord, some people will be open to it, some people won't. But it never hurts to ask. So that's something that I would definitely recommend. Because a lot of people don't know that and they don't ask. They don't know to ask. You're never gonna know until you ask. The worst thing that could happen is they say no.
And guys, again, so many people come up to me. They're like, Mike, how do you do it? This and that. Listen, guys, the hardest part is just getting started. I mean, of course, you do gotta have some money because you gotta, but
you can also, there's loans. There's a lot of, small business loans. If you don't have the cash readily available to you, either get some investors, and ask them for money to
listen,
just build out,
the best
or get a
thing
loan.
to do, right? And we did this. We were able to. I went to to one of my promoters that worked for me at another club, and I told him, I said, hey, listen, I'm gonna open up this spot. Do you want to be an investor? Do you want to invest? Right? So I sold him every percentage for $2,000. Okay. So he put up 20,000 for 10%. Okay. Then I sold another 10% to somebody else for another 20,000. So now we had 40,000 and we still got 80% of the business. Yeah, we had to put up like another 80 or 90,000, but we had most
Bro,
of
at
the
least we
thing.
got
And,
some
you know,
money.
so now we do have investors in the company and stuff, and we don't have 100%, but we got 80, and we do good.
No, we're
The
still doing
investors
pretty
do
well,
good.
yeah.
They make their money every month. We make our money, and it's a smooth business. It's just in the beginning, it's a little rocky. You got to know what you're doing, but you definitely you need to be stay on track with your sales tax because the IRS does not play around. They do not play around that
Yeah,
shit.
we were a little late on our taxes because of
Yeah.
me, but we're getting that together. But yeah, you definitely don't want to be late and stuff. And it's really easy, depending on the state you live in. It's like super easy to pay your taxes. You basically do it by quarter, so it's every 3 months you have to pay your sales tax. You go online, and it's super simple. But yeah, you want to make sure you stay on top of that because that you don't want to mess with the IRS.
Yeah, your sales tax, inventory. Make sure you take care of your inventory. Uh, have everything written down. If you could afford a manager, get a manager. Make sure they write down everything. Employees, get some cameras. Make sure you keep an eye on them. Um, and you're gonna have to fire somebody. You're gonna have to fire somebody to put your foot down to let people know that you're not a pushover, because it is the nightlife, and you're gonna have a lot of people that they want to drink, they want to party, they just want to hang out, and that's not what they're there for. If you're paying these people, you want them to work. Simple as that.
Another thing that like really really grinds my gears and that I feel like some people just don't understand, and even me, it took me a while that I had to understand, is that if you are running a business, right, you started that business for what? Because you want to make money, right? So you need to limit yourself and understand that you cannot, because you have 10 friends and they're your friends and your family, you cannot just be letting everybody in for free, giving them free stuff, doing this, because essentially if those are your friends and they're coming to support your business, they should want to spend the money because they're supporting you. So if you get in the habit of always giving free stuff, always letting your friends in for free, and always getting them to feel like, oh, well, that's my homie, so I don't have to pay, then why are you here? I get it, one time, a few times, whatever. But if you're coming to my business, you should come to support me, because you better believe that if my friend is opening a business or selling whatever, I am going to support. I'm not going to expect anything for free. I want to support you. I want you to do good. And I want to lead the example for whoever I'm with or anybody else to see, damn, if she's paying, of course, I'm going to pay. That's what a business is. Of course, there's nothing wrong with sometimes giving free stuff, but it's like, it's a business and you need to run it as such, no matter who it is.
Mm-hmm. And if they're your friends, they should want to pay.
Exactly.
They should want to help you out.
And so you could give discounts, or sometimes you'll be like, oh, this time is on me, but not every single time. And not them. Now they're coming with 4 or 5 friends of their own, and now they want to get in for free as well. And that's like,
listen,
that defeats the purpose of a business.
I've cut off so many people because literally they never call me, never nothing. But as soon as they want to come to my club and they want to hang out, hey Mike, can you get me in for free? Hey Mike, can you get me a free drink, some free food, some free hookah? Like, come on, dude. It's like once in a while, okay, I got you. I'll take care of you.
But,
but
that becomes a habit. It's not worth it. I'd rather you just not even come. So that's that on that. And then what else? But yeah, essentially, it's a good, getting into the nightlife. It's like a good and a bad thing also, because it does mess, with your sleep, with your life, with vacation, especially with it being on the weekend.
Relationships.
Yeah, definitely. It really puts a strain on relationships and stuff, because you're hard. In the middle. You're constantly putting yourself in temptation. You're constantly in the middle. You're in the way. You're in the nightlife. There's so much, there's drama, there's gossip. And I am a type of person, I hate gossip. I hate drama. I am not worried about anybody's business. Like, do not come to me to gossip about so-and-so, because you're not going to get the response you're looking for. That's not who I am. I don't like my business out there. So it has been a tough road, but we have managed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
I
when
mean,
Michael
it's.
wants to come and get honest here, when he wants to get real honest, we could talk about everything that he's done and the things that have really happened in the nightlife because it's crazy.
It's a little
Dun
hard,
dun dun.
when you're a good-looking guy and just all the ladies kind of flock to you. What could you do?
Stop.
No, but
Anyway,
we've had our problems, but as any relationship, we go through it, but it ain't nothing.
I am very, very big on loyalty, and loyalty, I stand on loyalty. Just drive on it.
Very loyal, very loyal girl.
Um,
But okay, now let's see. Let me ask you a question, Jalissa.
dun dun dun. What?
Okay, let's say we met when we were what? 20.
I was 23, I
You
believe.
were 23 and I was 25, right? If you could change something in your 20s, what would it be? If you could go back and change something in your 20s.
If I could go back and change something in my 20s.
Yeah, if you could go back, or if you knew something, if you could know something back then, like what would you do differently?
Well, I mean, that's like a whole nother ball game. Try not to live with regrets and try to just accept the past for what it is. But advice that I would give myself, maybe,
Yeah, in your 20s, it's something you could change.
something that I could change.
If not, don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's
I
kind
know
of
definitely
steep.
me.
What would you change?
Shoot. One, I would have kept all my Bitcoin. I would have kept all my Ethereum. I wouldn't have sold that shit. Um, I would have invested in the stock market a lot earlier.
Well, yeah, if we're talking financially, yeah, I made a lot of dumb financial decisions. I would have definitely saved more. Definitely started a high yield savings account like way sooner.
I would have not started gambling, and when I mean
Yeah,
gambling, I mean playing against the house.
you got me into gambling, and I lost a lot of money. I wouldn't have either.
Because I play poker, and I do pretty good in poker, but for a while we used to go to Vegas and we
Play
used to gamble
baccarat.
and we used to play baccarat, a little bit of blackjack, but mostly baccarat, and yeah, we lost a lot of money. I lost a lot. But
Yeah.
so that's kind of some things I would change in the past. Um, let's see what else. Really, in high school, I would probably play sports because I didn't really play any sports. I play with my friends and stuff, but I never really got serious with it. There's a lot of stuff, but overall, I'm pretty happy. I've been blessed. So let's tell them about the giveaway that we're going to be doing. You want to tell them or you want me to tell them? Okay, so we are basically going to be we're going to start with two people. We're going to start with a boy and a girl, and we are going to give them a complete makeup. Since I used to be a barber for 10 years, and, I know how to cut hair. So the guys, I'm going to do their hair. I'm going to give them a nice haircut. Then we're going to go to the store. We're going to get them a whole outfit. And then we're going to get, if it's a girl, their makeup done and everything. And basically, if the two are compatible, then we're going to get them on a blind date. Okay? So either we're going to do that, or if we see that they're not compatible, we're going to try to fix them up on blind dates with somebody
We want to
else.
play matchmakers.
But yeah, it's just something that we thought it'd be fun to get somebody, somebody that just let themselves go.
Once a makeover, and the good thing is he was a barber for what, like 10 years or something. So if it's a guy, obviously he can do the haircut, and he threads eyebrows. So if the girl could get your eyebrows threaded, and I'm not too good at makeup. I don't do makeup, but we can get a makeup artist. We can get you an outfit, pick an outfit for you, and just, you know, somebody that feels like, you know, you want to treat yourself, you've been working really hard and you have kind of let yourself go, you know, we want to
Because
help.
there's people out there that just sometimes it's not even about the money. It's just sometimes people
They don't have the
don't,
time, or they
or
just
they just
don't feel
don't,
the motivation, right?
or they just don't know how to dress, or they don't know, you know, or they're socially awkward. They don't like to go to a barbershop and get a haircut, or you know. So sometimes people will go through life and really just in a bubble because they're scared, or they're, you know. So we basically, like, I know for me that's what I want to do. I want to be able to, you know, take somebody that's like that, that's in a bubble, that feels, you know. But you ever seen a person like they look at somebody on TV and it's like they wish they could be there, they wish they could be them, and you know, everybody does it, you know. Like, I wish I could be Brad Pitt, you know. So it's like, you know, what I want to be able to do is maybe get somebody, give them a full makeover, you know, a nice fresh haircut, give them a nice edge, beard, whatever. Get them a nice outfit, you know, get them looking really good, and then, you know, maybe take them out to the club, to my club, get them a VIP, you know, just something, and then put him on the podcast and let him share his experience, you know. Same with her, and then hopefully we could get two people, and we think they're a good match, and then we get them and get them looking really good while they're at their best, and put them out on a date together. That would be awesome.
And not only that, also, you know, you got to remember also that when you look good, you feel good. When you look good, you do good. Like, there, that's one thing that I've learned. Like, if you are already feeling like shitty and, you know, horrible, and then you on top of that you look at yourself and you look shitty, you look horrible, you're gonna feel more of that. But if you go and, you know, you look good and you look in the mirror and you're like, wow, you know, I look good, you're gonna feel that, you're gonna get that little pep in your step, you're gonna feel good. So, you know, essentially that's also, you know, that'll bring a little joy to somebody's life, a reminder of who you could be, you know, that you don't have to be in a slump, or, you know, you don't have to feel that way. You can look good and feel good and go out and meet somebody, you know. So yeah, I think it'll be fun.
So, with that being said, if anybody here knows somebody or wants to, you know, make it happen, this is what we want you guys to do. First, you gotta like the video, you gotta subscribe,
Tag whoever it is that you want, that you think deserves it, or
10 people in the video, right? Because I feel like just like and share, or that's too easy. Tag 10 people, subscribe, like the video, and comment. Okay? And comment, we should make them comment something like pick me. Just say that. Pick me in the comments. Okay?
don't be a pick me. Just kidding. Nothing.
Yeah, say pick me in the comments, and then that way
He doesn't know what a pick me is.
Well,
It's okay.
Well, if you want to get picked, just say pick me. I don't know. That's a pick me. But yeah, do that. And then even if you're not in Florida, wherever you're at, we'll pay for your ticket. We'll fly you out. And it could be like a little getaway vacation. We'll hook you up. And yeah, I think it'll be really fun. We'll get on a Zoom call. We'll talk to you personally, and yeah, don't be shy, don't be afraid, don't be embarrassed. We're very nice, as you can see. You know, I want to do a giveaway with money too. What do you think? We wanted to do like a giveaway. Well, really, we're, you know, trying to build the channel, so I want to do like a giveaway of money to get some followers, but I just don't know what. I want to do something like a video like Mr. Beast.
Yeah, well, I think that this is a good starting point. I think the whole makeover, because that's an investment in itself. You know, that's depending also. You know, if they're we're in Tampa. Also, we haven't said that to you guys. We're in Tampa, Florida. So if you're in Tampa, awesome. And if not, then, you know, we could talk about the flight or whatever. But you know, that's an investment in itself. You know, you don't have to you know, that's probably, who knows, could be up to $1,000 because we're gonna maybe a flight, an outfit, you know, a haircut, or you know, whatever. All that, you know, it's expensive. So I think that's a good start.
Yeah.
I mean, unless that we want to do like, oh no, that wouldn't work. So I was gonna say like you can either pick the money or the giveaway. I mean, or the makeover, but that defeats the purpose.
But anyway, guys, I think that's about it for today, right? We're doing a podcast every week. Me and her.
Well,
Basically,
this now we are on his podcast, but we are also gonna start our podcast, which is gonna be like a couples. But we also are thinking, so we want to do like, we might do like a crime one where we tell crimes. You know, we talk about like, I was thinking we
crime
could do
stories, like
yeah, crime stories, but I was thinking that it could be like the main focus could be like freak accidents, like, you know, like the craziest ways that people have, you know, died. So yeah, what do you think? I mean, we already talked about that, but yeah, we want to do something like that. I don't know if you guys, you know, will be interested. We are huge, like we love to watch crime, like documentaries and stories and things like that. So we thought
if
that'd
you're
be
a
cool.
fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious,
Delivered in story format,
then subscribe.
then you've come to the right place, because that's all we do.
That's Mr. Ballin. If any of you guys watch
He
him,
is the best. I love Mr.
Yeah.
Ballin.
we basically want to be Mr. Ballin juniors. But and I think we could definitely do that. Do the podcast. Guys, tell us, what do you guys? Just somebody just put
Somebody,
something in the
anybody.
comment and just say, hey, listen, do this. Give us any advice that you guys think. Like I said, we're gonna be doing once a week, me and her, and then me. I got other videos coming up of just a bunch of stuff.
I think that something that would be like really interesting, and like if we just get real honest and be like real about, you know, everything that we've actually gone through this whole, like we've gone through a lot of stuff through this whole process of the clubs and all this, like it's been a lot. Like I have developed extreme social anxiety from everything that has gone on. Like there's a lot. Like I think that in itself would be very interesting. We could do that, but I don't know how deep you want to get. But I think that if the realer that we are, the better that it is. I mean, and if we really get down to the nitty gritty, I think that'll be really.
How about this? We get to 100 subscribers, and then we'll get down to the real dirty
Okay.
dirty stuff. Yeah, because we got a lot of stuff that we could talk about, but it's a little crazy. But yeah, so I think that's it for now, guys. You got anything you want to say?
I'm good for now.
Remember, guys, if anybody wants the makeover, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and put pick me in the comments. And yeah, we're gonna be picking one girl and one boy, a man and a woman, and we're gonna change their lives. It could be you right there, you. Yeah, I see you looking. Anyway, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that button. It'll really help us out. Okay, that's it for today, guys. Thank you, guys, and we will see you next time.